everyone, greetings to us, or you're welcome back to my channel. So today we want to look at 6 smart ways you can help your child at home to learn better. Now, a lot of parents leave the learning of their children in the hands of the teacher alone. You realize that your child is not smart. The next thing a parent is trying to do is to get the child a private teacher, add extra time for the child to be in school or learning and so on. No, please, if you have not done these 6 smart ideas or ways at home, please don't look for your child a private teacher, because it's still going to boil down to the same thing. Okay, so as a parent, these are 6 smart ways you can help your child learn at home. Okay, now let's dive into these 6 smart ways. The first one is turn chores into lesson. Now let your children count ingredients. Let them sort out the laundry and count them. You can say put 2 spoons of sugar, count the Maggi, how many pepper are there. They can even budget for the market. Real life tasks prepares or help you or help children with math, logic, and responsibility. Okay, so let them face this. Let them help themselves at home. Count your shoes. How many pair of shoes are there? What are the colors of your dresses? So that they can help to be real life situations. Like I mentioned earlier, real life tasks build mathematics, logic, and responsibility. The second one is ask questions that spark thinking. Instead of saying, "How was school today?" ask them, "What was the most confusing thing, for example, that you learned today in school?" Now, a lot of children, especially us Africans, when you ask how was school today, are just going to give the plain or the one answer to that question, which is school was fine, and that's all. It doesn't have a thinking ability. Okay, so instead of saying how was school today, ask them what was the most challenging thing, what was the most confusing thing that happened today in school, or that your teacher taught you today. A lot of children are going to be like, "Oh, mom, dad, do you know my teacher say you can actually put chicken in palm oil and you will not get ready," and you talk about it together. It is going to spark thinking, and then from there you get to teach them something back at home. Okay, so don't just ask them simple and straightforward answer questions. Ask questions that spark thinking. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. All right, the next one is set a no nag. Remember, no nag study time. Oh my god, a lot of us parents have turned the moment when we want to teach our children to periods, or to the time of the day when you have to spank the child, beat the child, turn the child upside down, and so on. No, please, let them know that the time for learning is not a time when my father or my mom has the opportunity of spanking me. Set a no nag study time. Let them choose a preferred study time. Okay, and don't it should not be a time when you have to knock, beat, shout, and the whole neighborhood is shaking. No, it should be a moment where they find fun in it. It is going to activate them, build trust, okay, and help them learn better. The fourth one is celebrate curiosity. Okay, celebrate curiosity. Don't just celebrate when they give a correct answer and you're like, "Oh, clap for him, clap for my son, that is very good, you are a good boy." No, when they ask bold question, celebrate them. Say, "Good question." Even if you don't know the answer, celebrate the question and tell them, "Well, I don't know this answer, but let's find out together." It is not a crime that you don't know. Let's find out together online. It's going to help them to know that having a gadget or being online is not just for fun but also to get knowledge. Okay, so you go on Google or whatever search engine you have and search the answer to the question they have. Okay, so now I'm not just saying that you go ahead and celebrate your child when they just talk randomly and just anyhow. Okay, when you celebrate curiosity and those bold and very important questions, it's going to help them to know that they don't have to talk just anyhow. Okay, so help them, guide them when they ask questions that are not supposed to be asked, or say things that are not, you guide them. Like, you don't have to say this. Okay, for somebody like you don't have to say, and always give an explanation to them. Don't allow somebody to tell your child you talk too much, but you can always guide them. Now let's move on to the fifth one. Now the fifth one is use what you have already at home. Cork, beer cork or bottle corks becomes the counting tools. Don't go ahead and look for fancy apps and fancy learning equipment when you can always make use of what you have already at home. Newspapers, old newspapers or old magazine becomes a tool for learning, reading practice. Okay, give them, let them look at the picture and try to tell a story. Try to read the old newspaper, the old magazine, and have a view or a thinking of what is happening. Okay, it's just a practice. So you make use of what is around you to teach them, to let the lesson that they need to learn out of it. Don't go for the fancy apps when probably it's not time. Okay, make use of what is available. And the sixth, which is the best and the most important, is be their safe place. Don't just be their teacher or their parent. Be their safe place. I made a video about being a safe place. You can check that out. Now, every human being deserve or needs a safe place. And there is no child that will want to run to you all the time if they find out that they are not safe with you. When it comes to learning, everybody wants a safe place. Okay, I want to learn from a safe place, so be their safe place. Don't just be their teacher or their parents. Sometimes learning happens or takes place when a child feels heard, the child feels seen, or not judged. Okay, not judged when, even when they have like a bad grade. Now when they come back home with those low grades, they want to not be judged. So even if you don't um need to shout, but you can give them the correction and they don't feel judged. So learning sometimes takes place when a child feels seen, a child feels he or she is heard, and a child feels they are not judged. So be their safe place, and be their safe place and not their judge. It is very, very important. Thank you so very much. That was it for this video. Hope you got value. Please leave us a comment of what you think. What are some of the things or the practice you do at home to help your child to learn better? Okay, it is very important and it's going to help a parent out there. Don't forget to leave us a comment. Don't forget to share, because this may be able to help another parent out there. Thank you so very much. Bye bye. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. My name is Philomene, and it is a privilege for me. This is purposeful and strategic parenting. Bye bye. Thank you very much.